This is KUGAN CASSIUS Rifle TV, proudly sponsored by Everlast. Well, we couldn't get you yesterday because you had to go to the hospital.
Bit of an inconvenience, isn't it?
Well, as long as you're all right, that's what matters. Well, I'm sure you'll be itching on to go back and watch that, or at least the punch.
Yeah, well, I think the punch has been circulating. I think it's got plenty of views already. I don't know what's got more views, the punch or the DDT, but it was an eventful fight. You know, it was back and forth. It was always going to be an hard fight. You know, he's 4-time European champion. They don't give them belts away. He's an experienced campaigner, and he was definitely revived up at featherweight. He was fast and he was sharp, and you know, I got off to a slow start. I was a bit sloppy, but you know, I put a lot of pressure on myself, and I felt a little bit tight in there. But I felt like I was warming into it, and then I perforated both my eardrums, ruptured my eardrums. So I've had it before where I perforate one eardrum, and it's just, you can hear like shh, constant. But I've done both, and I've never had it before where my balance goes. My balance was just shocking. I've never had that before. Usually, I've got a good chin. I've never been wobbled with a headshot ever. Obviously, I've been dropped with a body shot, but we all know about that. But you know, I've never been dropped with a headshot. I've never been wobbled or anything, and I wasn't in that fight, but my balance was all over the place. So it got to the point where Dave was just like, just stand in the corner and counter him, and if you're smart, you'll get him. And I got him.
We had a conversation, obviously, after the fight yesterday. We were saying about, with Guerfi, he's like an established European level person. That's probably, if you were to list like 4 people that are kind of European, that's almost their thing. It was a good fight for you, right timing for you as well, that fight. Yeah,
definitely. You know what it is? He's got very good timing. He's got an awkward sort of style, a style that you wouldn't come across a lot. And I think he give a lot of people a lot of problems, especially at featherweight. So I think there's still life in the old dog yet. So I'm looking forward to seeing him come back and win some big fights. So yeah, it is a solid fight for me. You know, at one point, obviously I've had a knee injury, both ears are perforated. It weren't looking too good, but I was in that frame of mind where I put that much pressure on myself. I was in that frame of mind where I was not losing that fight no matter what. I had to find something, and I did.
Before we talk about the knockout, let's talk about a clip that is surfacing virally. The DDT, yeah, I mean, like, what do you remember from it? Unintentional. We think it was unintentional.
Oh, he knew what he was doing. He's a smart guy. He knew what he was doing. Yeah, it was a solid wrestling move. You know, it was perfectly executed. A solid DDT. All the weight of my body did land on my head, and I think my dad thought I snapped my neck, but I think I might have blacked out for a second. But I rose from the ashes, and you know, got
like the Undertaker.
Yeah, got my wits about me, and carried on the job.
Let's talk about the finish. I mean, a peach.
Yeah, just timing.
Hit him cleaner than that before?
Nah. I think that was a shot I had to find, and the timing was right, and I found it. Obviously, he was trying to unload because I was on the ropes. You know, more for support with the balance thing, more than anything. So I think because I was on the ropes and he was unloading, he might have started to feel the pace a little bit, because you know, he was having to force the pace, and I was aware of that, and I was aware of him obviously jabbing but leaving himself. So I was looking for that right hand counter over the top, and I got it, and that was all she wrote. So yeah, I needed it and I found it, and that's what champions do. You know, to win these kind of titles, you have to pull things out of the bag. And how many people turn pro and would love to be European champion? And that's the sort of things you have to do to do it. Sometimes you have to do it the hard way.
All right, well, listen, we'll let you go because I know you and your team and your family are leaving. Got a nice belt to accompany you on your journey. So listen, well done. And yeah, we'll catch up in Nottingham anyway, but congratulations, great win for you.
Cheers, Coop.